endorse this message. Anything being said here is just on coffee break. In the twilight.
That's just silly talk. I'm sure you endorsed me. Of course you did.
Oh,
Tacoma, it's so great to be here. Now, as you know, I am Sarah Palin, not to be confused with parasailing, although this is a beautiful day for parasailing. And let me tell you, our Alaska sure is a great place for that. So I highly endorse the activity of parasailing. And you can always think of Sarah Palin when you're parasailing. I mean, much better than that. Now, I know that you've been promised a lot of hope and a lot of changes and a lot of so-called improvements in our economy from a whole bunch of politicians these days. But, so let me ask you, how's that changey, hopey stuff going for you? I don't want to get too political here at the GongShow, but if this year's election were held right here, I think a whole lot of incumbents would be gone right out of office. Now, you might consider me the inspiration and figurehead of the Tea Party, so I want to tell you who my inspiration is. I want to talk to you today about the real maverick and my true inspiration of the Tea Party, and that's Mr. Thomas Lipton. And when I'm home in Alaska, sitting upstairs in my bedroom, peering out the window, keeping a watchful eye on that Russia, so sneaky, and peering through my picture book, drinking my cup of Lipton tea, and every time I have a wild and crazy tea party, Mr. Thomas Lipton is right there by my side, guiding me in spirit and good taste. And who doesn't just love his flow-through tea bags? Man was a genius. But behind the legend, this man, like me, he had his share of challenges and defeats. Hard for me to say that, but Mr. Thomas Lipton was a Scottish-born English merchant who built the Lipton tea empire. He was born in 1850, and though his name has become synonymous with tea, Lipton put almost much into his pursuit of yachting championships as he did into his tea plantations.
That's a challenge, dog.
He sailed in 5 attempts to win the America's Yachting Trophy, but he was so well liked by the American public that after his final loss, he was awarded the special trophy, Best of All Losers. Let me just say that I feel a very special kinship to this maverick. And that is what led me to become the leader of the Tea Party. I love what they believe in. I love Mr. Thomas Lipton. And I truly love his flow-through tea bags. Because when you think about it, if it doesn't flow through, is it really tea? And like Mr. Lipton, I'm a bit of a maverick myself. So I stand in front of you and I ask you, how many of you actually drink tea? Huh? Raise hands, okay? A couple of you. Now, maybe some of you are drinking the Kool-Aid, and I know who you are. Okay? But recent polls of the CNN and the MSNBC types, of course, they have showed that tea consumption in the Pacific Northwest is dreadfully low. Now, some of you might blame Patty Murray, and probably most of you blame Norm Dix, okay? But I know who the blame lies with at Starbucks. Okay? I know they say they have tea, but have you ever ordered tea from Starbucks? No, I bet you haven't. So today, as I stand before you, and to make this very historical announcement,
Come on, people.
so on this day, I, Sarah Palin, is creating a new party. One that I hope you will join me in this beautiful sunny Northwest afternoon. Reminds me so much of my home in Alaska. Today I'm co-founding, I don't know who with yet. I am founding the coffee party. And let me just seamlessly say, regardless of that nasty $5 going into my new found fortune, I want to capture the caffeinated vote of the Pacific Northwest. And this new party, conceived in caffeine and dedicated to the proposition that all coffee drinkers are not created equal, we invite you to join us with open arms. And whatever your current party line is for the type of coffee you drink, we welcome all types of people to our party. We welcome the Folgers folks, the caffeinators, the decafs, the double shot espressos, and even the chock full of nuts dudes. And in the Starbuckian world, we especially welcome the cafe mistos, the iced coffee fanatics, the frappuccinos and the triple shotters, even the instant via coffee drinkers. That's also another genius thing that somebody invented. We even have a special phrase for all those mavericks. Power to the people. All donations will go to the new coffee party.
Now, Sarah, you had worked here for about 20 minutes last year when, that's what, you were like the rookie of the year, but you know, did you win that thing? No, you didn't win it. You were, well, you probably won't win this year either.